All right, Family Guy. Let's fucking. So that one, if you guys watched the last episode, Jelly was on here too, right?
Yeah.
We talked about a South Park episode that we could create that involved Antonio Brown, Tom Brady, and Giselle.
Yeah, and Giselle, it's me, Tom Brady, 7-time Super Bowl champ.
Because we called it back to what's her name that got traded.
It was like going to be a trade. Yeah,
the bad trade between America and.
We'll give you Brittany Griner back if we can get Tom Brady onto the Patriots again.
Yes.
Was the thing, but the only reason he wanted to go back to New England was to get back.
Everybody's celebrating and parading that Tom Brady's coming back home.
He goes right past.
Yeah, he goes right past the parade. He's driving like in a little Sonata or something. He's like, Giselle.
Me, Tom Brady, 7 times.
You see AB Antonio Brown poking out of the window.
The top window, towel on, out.
And we're making fun of like the war room, kind of calling it to the draft room. You know, a lot
right.
Like how the figures kind of waddle and move sideways. Like trade them this for this.
All the massive situation room TVs are just the draft.
Yes, bro.
The
yes.
NFL draft.
So that was our South Park concept.
Okay.
Ern called me. I was actually sitting in the parking lot. Ern called me. He's like, "Hey, you got a minute? I got this. I got a Family Guy idea."
Yeah, I was walking around Bellevue Publix workshopping this with you. I'm pushing the cart. I'm sure people are like, "This guy's off his rocker." Let me give a little context how we started this.
Yes.
I started thinking about Jesus. I was talking with Shay Mooney, something about Jesus being good at golf. I don't know how I got there. I was like, Jesus is probably not good at something. And then I was thinking about just the realistic Jesus resurrection moment of like, this man really escaped a tomb. And then I was like,
how could that be?
And I was like, he's like the first magician. And then it was like, I had this vision. And when I think in bits, Family Guy's the first one. Like I can conceptualize bits really well when putting it in Family Guy in my head. So like I saw this scene of like Jesus doing the Houdini, like escaping water, right? Like tied up and he's outside of the thing. And then I was all right. So let's take it back to the beginning. The episode would kick off, and you've got the Griffin family so you got Peter.
Because there's a Jesus character in Family Guy.
Yeah, but he's not. So Jesus throughout this episode is just Stewie with a beard in Jesus garb.
Yeah.
Joseph is Peter. Mary is Lois. Okay, so the episode starts with Peter coming home early, and Quagmire is like the neighbor getting out of bed with Lois because Peter comes home early and jumps out.
Virgin Mary.
Yes. Who obviously got knocked up by Quagmire. And so then, you got the nativity scene. Jesus is born. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just think in this. Quagmire's definitely one of the 3 fucking wise men.
3 wise men giving gifts. Keeping an eye on Lois. Like, hey, or Mary, have you said anything yet? Like, no.
Like,
they still think I'm a virgin.
Oh, he's so beautiful. Giggity. Okay, but like, so there's that. So then you got, all right, Jesus is born. It's Stewie. Fast forward, then like you've got Jesus at like 13 at the lunch table, like doing card tricks, and the kids' minds are just blown, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, the first magic trick Jesus ever would do, the Family Guy doctor, the guy that's like, I have some terrible news.
Yeah.
So they go see the baby doctor, and Jesus does, got your nose. And he's like, wait, give me that. Yeah, no, wait, give me that.
He's like running around the running around the room.
Yeah, no.
Hides in the fire truck or something.
So he learns the art of magic or the trick and deceit. So then he's, doing the cards. It's like, Jesus, do the trick, do the one. And so then it's like Jesus at 27. And then you see this little motorboat going off into a sunset, and it's got 2 figures, and one of them's clearly Jesus from the back, and the other one you don't know. And you just hear, right here's perfect. And he goes side profile, and it's Chris Angel, like Bible Chris Angel next to Jesus. And he goes, I think this is going to work really well for you. He goes, we got 6 little clear cubes just a ½ inch under the surface.
Because you can see some of Chris Angel's tricks like on fucking YouTube. Right. Yeah.
So he's teaching Jesus the walk on water bit.
Yeah.
And then you've got, obviously, you can throw as many in there as you want. You can do the water to wine, all that, right?
Water to wine was another one. Like basically everything you're seeing that could be looked at as a magic trick if you fucked with it enough comedy wise.
He's got his guy like, yo, pick up your mat and walk, and it was like, And then like,
Oh my
and then
God.
you see like a quick little exchange of a $50 bill to the guy, to the
Coins,
coin.
it's a bag of
Yeah,
coins.
it's like, wait, weren't you the same? Hey, wait, that's the same guy that was blind last week. Like, like some people are catching on. So then it's like,
but remember, we were talking it through, and
get to the end.
Yeah, but to get to the end, but there's some context. Like Chris Angel at that time, Chris Angel is somebody who's passed through time as a time traveler because
Chris Angel's actually forever 33 years old. Like
forever that way. But also at this moment in time, he's Judas.
Yeah.
Because he gets so jealous of Jesus. This is down the episode. Remember, he gets jealous and gets him, gets him killed
all
and
the
everything
credit
else.
for his bits.
Yeah, because at the time when they're
right.
when they're translating everything, they can only write it on rock.
Right.
So whenever he's walking on water, changing water to wine, the witnesses to all of it, they're only able to write this rock. And basically, Chris Angel, Judas, and Jesus, they're able to essentially con
over time. The Jesus legend has grown because okay. So you can fit in as many, Seth MacFarlane. We can fit in as many as you want in there. There's endless scenarios you can play there, but the end is modern day. And Chris Angel is a bum in the streets of Vegas, going around being like, "No, I taught Jesus everything he knows. I'm the real Jesus. I'm Jesus Christ." And he's the Antichrist. He's like snapping his fingers. People's Dasanis are turning to wine. They're like, "Yeah, right. This is Jesus' joke." Like,
what a bum.
Yeah, what a bum. And Chris Angel's like, "No, I'm serious."
He's just cashing weekly check or a check just for work.
Yeah, dude.
Man, I knew I should have.
Yeah,
because remember, we were
right. You're just a crackhead.
Yeah, bum. Throw something at him, hits him in the head.
Dude.
Throw some Team America in there because.
Yeah. How do you think I got my name?
Yeah.
Chris Angel.
Yeah.
I'm an angel.
But when he decides to turn on Jesus because Jesus is getting so much credit, it's like thinking like, hey, I've kind of written these bits for you.
Yeah.
And Jesus kind of, whatever it is, kind of silences him, whatever we can write up in there. But that's when, because Judas turns his back on Jesus, he ends up getting nailed to the cross. And it's like, Jesus dies in like 3 days. He's like a human being, basically. And it's like, well, what the fuck? I thought he was going to like live through this.
Yeah.
Because they think he's superhuman, not knowing that he's just doing all these magic tricks with Chris Angel, Judas at the time. And unfortunately, we could write in that like his curse, Judas's curse, is that he has to be the same age and live over time.
Yeah, he never dies. Yeah.
Never dies. He's just fucking in this modern day scenario. I was the original.
He's like Forrest Gump. He's at every major event throughout history.
Yeah.
God. So anyways, dude, if anybody is watching this and just wants to scoot this over to Seth MacFarlane or tag him in it, and Seth MacFarlane doesn't even care, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. When we got done with that, I was like, dude, that is such a funny just episode of humor about
magician.
Yeah. Because you can tie in a lot of things. It's like when Chris Angel's modern day, then you can call back like when everybody out there's feeling, whether it's a little uptight or queasy about like making fun of Jesus and all these Bible stories, you can call back to the modern day Chris Angel to where all the people in the streets are just yelling and pissed off that he's like the
actual
Antichrist.
Family Guy Jesus that we use is one of the people calling Chris Angel a fraud.
He's a fraud.
He's a fraud. No, I'm Jesus. And it's like, you guys are, dude, because Vegas is full of people claiming to be Jesus.
Yes, dude.
Oh my God. So I think it could be really funny. Obviously, a little fucking nutsack religious, but it's all good.
It's all like that's one episode.
Family Guy.
Yeah, we're talking about humor and like writing up stuff like that. I think that is fucking.
It makes
hilarious.
me so happy to come up with bits and think about stuff like that.
I love that you call. I love that you call. You're
like,
I got a Family Guy. Like, how can we piece this thing together?
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, that is brilliant. Like each scene, then you start filling the gaps.
You can see it. That's the pro and the con.
You came up with the South Park one at the high level.
Just like you can see it in your head, and you know it can be made.
Yeah.
It just has to be made. Like you could voice all the characters. Like you could run. You got so many opportunities. Like Meg could be at the well with like the prostitutes. Jesus kicking it.
Right.
Jesus was a slimy guy.
Yes, he was when he's like 22, when he's young Jesus and he's dealing with everything else, he comes up with this verses of saying like Jesus never sits with the good and the healthy, he sits with the sick, the taxpayers. But that's just so he can do his dirty work and do all the cards and everything else.
He's kicking it with all the prostitutes at the thing, like spitting game, and then like somebody sees it and he just starts like and ye without sin cast the first stone. Like he's over here with the fellows rolling dice and shit, but then like somebody saying something, he starts drawing in the dirt doing the jelly roll biz. and you without sin cast the first. That's his only comeback.
Yeah.
He uses it all the time.
I thought you were supposed to be, and then he just drops a fucking bar on him.
Yeah.
I love how we both just lit up and figured out. Oh yeah, that's
He was like he's like the used car salesman.
Yeah.
Type of
That's how
guy.
he's able to surround himself in fucking this slime.
That's so funny, bro.
Hey, that needs to be done. How do we do that? We gotta
Get somebody to animate it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, think if it was truly like, because we think
Guy
the Family Guy,
episode,
the
bro.
Family Guy platform, like, listen, have that. We want to see it just come to life.
Have it.
We'll
Yeah.
clip
have
this
it.
out so we can tag Seth.
Yeah, Seth, and maybe we got to figure out who some writers are, who might
That's
have
what
it
I'm saying.
in.
Yeah, we can do some recon because they got a massive team, and bro, they take fan submission episodes, they make them.
That is it. Like, that is a
fan-submitted
fucking
episodes.
good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, man. But that would have been
It just
like,
takes those, and then we're in.
That window.
We're in. We just gotta get in.
I know, because South Park does such a
Yeah.
good job of being up to date with
Yeah.
some of those things, and that one was such good timing.
That was great timing.
That window probably passed, right?
Pass for sure.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hmm.
She's dead.
You
She's
could- you
dead.
could- you could do one
Tom
on,
Brady, 7-time Super
He's
Bowl
supposed to
champ.
come back and put his family back together.
Yeah.
No, what you got to do is do one on him buying the Raiders, buying partnership into the Raiders now.
I'll be thinking.
Yeah.
I'm probably take a little victory lap after this and come up with something decent.
Hey, I think I got something. Where you at?
Yeah.
Based on like,
Parking lot.
'cause the Tuck rule and everything like that against the Raiders.
Oh
Patriots,
yeah.
Oh, wow. I did not think about that.
Wow. But you had fucking football IQ.
No, brother. I told you it's dial-up internet over here.
Oh yeah.
Somebody said something. I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah.